Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's subject is praise and recognition. Praise and recognition. And so we'll get started just in a moment. You can check out, my Facebook at roberthollis.com/free and get a digital copy of my book, How Is That Working? Rat Race to Freedom. Bestseller on Amazon in 3 different categories. And it's also on audio, both in English and in Spanish. So looking forward to sharing this. So I'm going to wait for Meta and Mark Zuckerberg and his team to go out and share this with everyone. And we'll get started just in a few seconds here. So hello, my incredible son, Matthew. Hi, Bill. Hi, Craig. Hi, John. Marty. Hello, Marty. Hi, Paul. Hi, Pat. Hey, Kai. How are you? Hope you guys are doing great. What an exciting time, man! Really, really super exciting time. And so today was payday. So yeah, pretty awesome times that we live in. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, hello everyone, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is called Praise and Recognition. Praise and Recognition. Now, so far in this, if you've been watching it, I sort of been talking about connecting, and then I talked about, inviting. And now what we're going to do is call praise and recognition. Now, the reason I'm going to call it that instead of what I used to call is, have you ever had something that you believed was true and then you found out it wasn't? Like, I don't know, don't get mad at me, you guys, like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and certain crazy, the Tooth Fairy. Here's one for me, don't get mad. The way to make money is working a job, working for somebody, getting a W-2. There's a lot of stuff that we're taught. And one of the things that I really know works in this business is my mentor explaining to me how to give praise and recognition to someone other than me. Praise and recognition to someone other than me. And a lot of people have way too big of an ego for this, edging God out. They believe that the way to get someone's attention and the way to get someone to buy something is by you personally telling people how great you are. And sometimes people don't realize that, the stuff that they do, you see certain individuals that, they got to consistently be, seen in a fancy car, or they got to be, seen, making big deal out of their home, or maybe they're wearing some kind of designer clothes or a designer watch, or, look at, I got Louis Vuitton on, look, I got Coach on, look at, I got whatever on. And it's, self, it's promoting yourself. And you know what, I used to do that. Some people told me that I needed to do that, and so I've had the tailored clothes, I've had the watches, I've had the the Rolls Royce, I've had incredible, multi-million dollar homes in California, Newport Coast, overlooking the ocean and living in the same area that Kobe Bryant lived in. And, people can get caught up in that. They can really get caught up in that. But if I go back to the beginning, 36 years ago, I was a different person. And I need you guys to really hear this. Please hear this. Because you guys are going to hear what I did because I had a different mentality, and it was magic. It was magic. I listened to my mentor and I did what he did, but I did it for different reasons. So, first of all, I wanted to be a crew chief for a race car team. That was what I was going to do. And then I got hurt as an auto mechanic and put on workman's comp for 9 months, making $900 a month, and lost everything. You know, my girlfriend at the time, that's now my wife, I lost her. I sent my son, I was a single father, I sent him back to live with his mother through a divorce. I had no electricity. I got a loan from the repo pawn shop, and I missed 3 payments on that. So the repo man was looking at it. I was getting evicted out of my apartment. Oh my God. I can't tell you all the awful stuff if I didn't say I didn't have electricity. I couldn't have been at a worse place. And so what I did, I sort of surrendered. No, I totally surrendered. I can remember being on one knee going, man, God, if you're there, you got my attention. You got my attention. I was coming not from inspiration. I was coming from a place of desperation. So I just surrendered all. You got my attention. Whatever you want me to do, if you can get me out of this, I promise you, I will teach people for the rest of my life how to get out of financial bondage, how to get out of debt, how to have their freedom, how to get their freedom back, how to live the life and give to others. I will do my best to do that for the rest of my life. And since then, I've been doing my very best to uphold that promise that I made 36 years ago. So now to say that, what was very unique when I had Sean Hennigan, some of you are going to miss this, so I'm going to emphasize it. So when I had a friend that I wasn't a close friend, I met him a couple of times, and Sean Hennigan said, I met this guy, and he showed me his check for $62,000. And he's expanding a company right now, and he's looking for people that want to learn how to make 6 figures a year with his proven training system and his proven marketing system, which is not even 1/10 of what we got today. Not even 1/10. Not even 1/10. Okay? So, when I meet him and I see his check, I asked to see his check. He sort of smiled and laughed. And it was funny. There's Joseph sent me a chapter out of my book. I should have figured out what page it was so I could show you guys. But, read this again. It's free. It's roberthollis.com/free. Read it again. And so now I see that check. I asked him the 2 questions that you guys have heard me say. What'd you do before this? He said, well, I worked at a tire store. And, I also installed car stereos. And I was going, oh my God, I am a mechanic. I'm way smarter. I'm going to be a millionaire. Which, by the way, I am a millionaire came true, right? And the next thing that happened is I asked him how long he'd been doing this. And he said 6 months. Well, I found out later it's true. He was only with that company 6 months. But he had been with a previous company for a few years. So he understood and learned from other mentors, Larry Thompson, Larry Huff, Jim Rowan, that were all my mentors as well. And so this is what they told me I had to do. Now listen closely. They told me to say as little as possible to as many people as I could as fast as I could. All right? So sorting. I talked about sorting. So we went from connection to inviting to sorting, flipping the cards. All right? These are the things I want to master. But I need you to understand that coming from the point of where I was coming from, I did not want anything that he was doing. 0. I wanted to make enough money to get out of debt and then rehab my knee and go back and be a crew chief. That was my dream. So I wanted to figure out if, listen closely, 36, Bill, 36. And I wanted to figure out, what is the minimum? What is the only things that I have to do? Master the mundane. Tell me the certain way. Tell me the things I need to do. And so he told me how to connect, to give a genuine compliment, to connect with someone, to say something nice. Then he told me to ask them for a huge personal favor, inviting, getting people to give you, excited enough to give you their number and set up a time to actually watch this hour video that I had on VHS. Believe it or not, we had 2 videos. It was the opportunity of a lifetime and then fast start, right? What you need to do. All right. Then the next one, of course, is once they see those videos, they get to get in where they fit in, right? So I gotta sort. Here's something that people need to do is you got to give credit and praise the recognition to someone other than you. So when Sean called me and said, Robert, I met this guy. Doesn't make a difference what his name is. Bill Gould. Who knows Bill Gould? Nobody. I didn't. He met him one time. I met this guy that's making $62,000 and he's expanding a company and he's looking for people that he can train with a proven training system and marketing system to make 6 figures. He gave all the praise and recognition to a guy that he wanted me to meet, that was training him, that was showing him how to do it. That is magic. It's called, giving praise and recognition to an expert from afar. And people don't do this anymore. So I thought, wait a minute. So is all I got to do is be excited about my future, being financially free, making money? Two, I got to give praise and recognition to somebody that's already done it. So I just have to say that this guy hit one of the top positions in the company, that he's made this kind of income, that he's expanding the company and introduced people to his videos. Call and set a time and put him in front of his videos. I can do this. So one of the things that a lot of people don't realize that I say is when I got involved in this company, the very first thing, you can go back and see it. I did my first Zoom. Melody Ryba, love Melody, put together a Zoom. And what I did is she gave me praise and recognition. And I gave Josh and Jenna praise and recognition. So I surprised Melody, told Melody I didn't tell her, but I got Josh and Jenna to get on there. So she introed me and gave me praise and recognition. I immediately took that praise and recognition and gave it to Josh and Jenna. And at that time, income disclosure statement, Jenna sent me a screenshot of her back office. And so it was easy for me to say that the company was 4 years old, that at this time, Jenna was already a millionaire, and that she made, over $500,000 and 1 month. I've never made that. So I know 2 things. I know Josh Swagel is intelligent, and I know that Jenna is intelligent. So if I follow their path and give them praise and recognition. So that's what I did. Then Josh and Jenna did the presentation, and me and my team got that video seen 119,000 times. Because Melody was promoting that video, and we put it on YouTube, and we got everyone to put it up there. Melody went to 25K. 25K, bam. Terry and I went to 25K. The next month we went to 50K. Then 100. Then 250. Then 500. And that entire time, I never did a presentation. Are you guys hearing me? I never did a presentation, nor did I do a training. I gave praise and recognition to the people that created My Daily Choice. And I still do it today. I did it on this video. Wow. You know, these people figured it out. Company's debt-free, 9 years old, done a $500 million in sales. They got 20 people that have made over, got the 7-figure award. I give praise and recognition. They got free marketing system. They put together a free app. They got the best training in the world. Not only does Josh and Jenna, the people that created the company, but they actually made a company that you could get involved for free. I give them praise and recognition. And I still do today. I tell people the same story. That I seen Jenna's back office and I made a decision, if she can do it, I can do it. So if you're not giving praise and recognition to somebody during your presentation, no, you don't do presentations. If you don't give praise and recognition to someone other than you in your invitation for them to watch a short video, that is your huge mistake. Because I became a national marketing director with a company now called Juice Plus, and I made millions of dollars before I turned 30 years old. Because I didn't have an ego, and I didn't need a custom suit, and I didn't need fancy stuff, and I didn't need alligator shoes. I'm a mechanic. I'm a dyslexic auto mechanic. And so by me giving praise and recognition to Bill and then Josh and Jenna, that's how I do this. And it's like people would rather be the deal. I don't want to be the deal. If it's all about sorting and it's all about flipping cards, if I got people to watch Josh and Jenna's 23-minute video, if I got someone to watch through praise and recognition of Josh and Jenna, got them to watch the last presentation they just did, so I can tell people, hey, listen, here's a link. Josh and Jenna and the director, a guy that's been in the industry 36 years, helped his last company go to, over 4 billion. 4 billion. And now he's hired to help us get to multi-billions of dollars with MDC. Let me send you a video of the people that created this company and the people that are spreading it internationally. You guys listening to me? And so if you somewhere during your presentation feel that the praise and recognition needs to go to a product, the praise and recognition needs to go to a product, the praise and recognition needs to go to an ingredient, the praise and recognition's got to go to pubmed.gov, the praise and recognition's got to go to the people that synergistically put it together. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. But believe it or not, you guys, my opinion counts for something. So, I used to go out and tell people, listen, I need you to learn from this guy because he made $62,000. Well, believe it or not, Terry and I, this payday, made over $110,000. So now we're at 4.2 million. Because Terry and I are a super. We're paid as a super. And we don't make 6 figures a year. We make 6 figures a month. So that doesn't mean that you have to do what I do. You can do it your way. You can do it somebody else's way. But a person can't take you to a place they've never been. Did you hear me? And so I am a master affiliate. Not going to be. I am a master affiliate. And right now I'm looking for people to help me expand my daily choice to a multi-billion-dollar company. And I'm looking for people that can stop thinking and just follow a proven system that works. If you do it, it works. So get back with the person that invited you on this video. Make sure to check out connecting. Make sure to check out inviting. Make sure to check out sorting. And just listen to yourself. My mentor told me to record my conversations. To record my conversation. To make it short and sweet. And I learned to say to people, hey, how are you? Great. You work around here? Yeah, I work in the First Interstate building. Could you do me a huge favor? I'd really appreciate it. I need your help. With what? I'm working with a guy that makes $62,000 a month. And right now he's expanding a company. And with his proven system and training, he's looking for people that want to make $100,000 their first year in the business. Do you know of anyone like that? Well, what is this? Why are you interested? Well, yeah. Let me get your phone number and let me give you a call after work so I can set a time with you so you can see a video from that individual that you'll be learning from, that will be showing you step by step on how to do it. Did you notice? I didn't make it about me at all. I'm helping an individual expand a company. I gave him the praise and recognition. So now go and watch connection and inviting and sorting before this video. Because if you can throw praise and recognition in to Josh and Jenna or somebody else that has already hit it. See, I don't edify myself. Some of you got to understand that I did that at the beginning and I'm still doing it now. So, love and appreciate you. Praise and recognition to somebody else other than you. They won't ask you questions. And by the way, I'm looking for people that want financial freedom. Be financially free in 2003. If you want to be a product salesperson, that's okay. I'm not looking for those people. I'm looking for people that want to make 6 figures a month. If you know any of those people, send this video to them. Become a free affiliate, get plugged in, and we'll show you step by step. I believe in you. I know you can do this. And if no one's giving you permission to succeed and be successful, let me be the first. Take care. See you on the next video.